Giving your kid a super weird name is bad, but it's nowhere near as bad as giving them a regular name like Jessica or James but trying to give it a unique pronunciation. I really hate when people do this. Recently, I watched a documentary and one of the guys in it was named Tristan but he pronounced it Stan. Asterisk like, why make your kid go through that? Sure, we all know some parents torture their kids and give them names like Thaddeus or Lightbulb or other weird shit, but I think it's infinitely worse to give your kid a common name but then try to make the pronunciation unique. Like, hi, this is my daughter Jessica, but it's pronounced Jessica. And this is my son Steve, but it's pronounced /ve. Why do people do this? I'd much rather have a name like Wizard3 than be named James, pronounced Hame, or some shit and have to live my life constantly correcting people. This just reminded me of this Vine, https://youtube. b/kipvmbo19 did. So you still came here after watching The Social Dilemma. Reminds me of XAEA12. It's a soft J. It's spelled Bucket, Bucky. I'm going to name my son the H is silent. This reminds of the Key and Peele skit LOL. Aaron, do you mean Aaron? D nice, it's Denise. I honestly think the unique spelling of a common name is worse. Like people will call their kid Megan instead of just Megan LOL. I helped in a nursery in a large church. A mom brought her son Liam. I said hi Liam as in Lee UMM or Lee IMM and she chipped it's Liam. Like life and M. Liam. Why? I see your point, but Tristan is pronounced Tristan in Spanish. That's not a weird pronunciation, it's just a non-English language. How about Aaron? Instead of Aaron? No. Key and Peele. Anyone? Is that Wizard3 or Wizard III? If I named my daughter Jessica all the letters would be silent, because I'm not having kids. My name is ironic. It's freedom, but I'm in a wheelchair. I'm sorry, but your post reminded me of Team Rocket from Pokemon. Prepare for trouble. And make it double. To protect the world from devastation. Then this part comes up. Jezzy. Hame. Thaddeus is cool, I've seen it a few times. Wouldn't rank it up there with Lightbulb or other strangely pronounced names. I went to elementary school with a Genevieve. Pronounced Geneva, like the Swiss city. Orangello. Pronounced as Orangello. At my preschool we have twins, girl's name Bradley, boy's name Parker. Same thing here. Wizard3 is actually interesting. Jimothy. Package for Mr. Swipe Jones. My name is Sweepy. So, I've got a friend whose house backs up to another yard. The kids are always outside screaming and yelling and we sit and lament. Over and over you just hear Brio. Brio stop. Brio come outside. Then we saw the spelling of her name, Bria. Dad's name, Brian. How absolutely, incredibly lazy. Bueller, Lightbulb Bueller. I agree, but just keep in mind James is pronounced Hame in Spanish, but I'm not naming my kids something they can't spell or pronounce. Some names are pronounced differently depending on where you're from, but people are trying to be unique and extra, I guess. I feel the same way about names that are pronounced normally but have different spellings. Like Megan, Brittany, etc. have a few different spellings each. Why can't we just have one basic spelling? People also have added EE to Emily and other names ending in Y. Okay, but Hame is the Spanish pronunciation of James. There's a very famous Colombian football player named like that, for example. I know of a little kid called Django, but the parents don't know that the D is silent, so he's called a Django. To be fair, it could be the Spanish name Tristan which would have that pronunciation. ABCDE, that was a girl's name and she was made fun of. XAEA12. That is Grimes' son's name. Kids fucked for life. I went to school with a girl called Charlie. Except she spelled it Jalay. Honestly used to hate my name, in the username, because kids are mean and would call me Steve or Steven all the time, but now that I'm an adult I'm just glad I'm not Mukalai or some shit and my name is cool now because people are vibing to Fleetwood Mac more. My name was almost Page, and yes they were going to spell it like that. I've seen some parents use their kids' names as their Wi-Fi password. Elon Musk went above and beyond and used his Wi-Fi password as his kid's name. Lea. As in Ledesha. LOL. The James, Jessica, and Tristan pronunciations are just accents. Or that's how you pronounce it in different languages. But I do agree with your original statement. Created user today named, Annie Cole. Like, why? I once read something about a mother naming her kid Kviilin. It's Caitlin with the Roman 8. Totally agree Dr. Quickumber. My favorite name is Lae. Seriously pronounced Ladisha XD. Okay, but Thaddeus is a banger name. Thaddeus, WTF bro. I laughed for 10 minutes straight at Wizard 3. My name is Tom, but it's pronounced Sam, yes. Rhymes with ham. No, not Sam, Sodom. OFFS. My name is Indigo, I was told it was badass. Or have a common name like James and spell it James. LOL. Both are bad but I rather be called Steve A than Gail or JS. I have a really old name from the Bible, so whenever people forget my name they always drop the first old name that comes to their mind. At this point I'll answer any name as long as it sounds ancient enough, because I know it's referring to me. Who cares though, just let people pronounce it as Steve. What are your parents gonna do about it? You done fucked up, Aaron. My name isn't really common from the start, my parents just decided to switch out one of the letters because either way, my name would be pronounced the same in our native long. But that means that native English speakers automatically pronounce my name wrong. It's Noah, the W is the changed letter and it's pronounced as Nova. I love my name but with that and the constant but it's a W. From Americans yet no issues essentially from anyone else. LMAO, I both agree and disagree. I don't mind Thaddeus so much, but I definitely agree with the rest. Are you aware that not everyone on earth speaks English as their first language? Names are pronounced differently in other countries. For example, James is pronounced as Jaime in Spanish. I don't know man. You can always just change how you pronounce your name. I live in Utah and the names get wacky. https://youtube.b/bfecro4zs. Not sure here, but pretty sure Jaime is just the Spanish pronunciation of James, like Jose. Even Jesus, Jesus, is fairly common. I agree overall, I just wanted to clarify that point. Or giving your kid a super normal name that is just spelled uniquely. That's what my parents decided to give me, and dear lord it is so annoying to meet new people. Growing up in the United States with very Slavic first and last name I feel like I got the worst of both. My name isn't hard to say or spelled weird, it just uses sounds from a different alphabet. When someone approaches my name with English pronunciation, they usually just get the vowels wrong. In Slavic languages using Latin characters, each character has a singular sound. If you know the alphabet then it's hard to get pronunciation wrong. Comparing to English, where many characters have multiple sounds, vowels are super flexible, i.e. lots of schwa reduction, and no accents. I think that this problem, although not exclusive to English, is enhanced and encouraged by the English alphabet sound ambiguity.